Hey guys, this is my second round on this hammer build. I probably should be doing this in a more machinable material. And also, when I started this, my first cuts, this is where I should have been. I should have been taking a grooving tool and cutting in and removing this material. I guess I didn't. I was thinking when I looked at this before that I totally screwed that up. But my mind isn't trained yet to transfer 2D to 3D as readily as some. So, yeah, I guess I haven't lost the piece because I'm taking, okay. Yeah, I haven't lost the piece because of my, call it lack of patience. Now I ground a new tool in high-speed steel, and I'm hoping that is going to work for me. So I'm going to keep this picture here where I can see it to kind of keep me on track. So I'm thinking I just need to continue. My handle's going to be like here, so I need to continue this down to about here. I think this is okay. So I need to go in a little deeper than where I'm at here in this area. And then I'm going to be curving out and catch up with this area. So okay. Let's see if this thing is going to cut first. I probably should take this out and put some aluminum in there and try it in aluminum. So there's phase converter. And I'm also going to slow my speeds down. I'm going to try 314 RPMs. So for me, that's going to be B1. We should be there. Start her up. My drive gears are in neutral because I'm not going to be power feeding at all. Get a little oil on here. Well, that tool is way low. I did everything but check the elevation of that tool. Let me bring it back. Okay, we pretty much got that on center. Well, I guess that kind of proves out that I haven't tried to do this off camera yet. This is virgin ground. I made a shop visit this weekend. Went to a fellow YouTuber's shop. So far, so good. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, so that's full width of the tool. I'm going to start taking smaller bites here. That's better. That's much friendlier. I'm unexpectedly pleased at these results. Go back up top. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back after let's try a little shaping here. Okay, I'll take one more pass at that. that broke my concentration. Okay, I've done better than I thought I was going to do. So I'll bring you back before I proceed any differently. On the shop visit I made this weekend, I had a Noga Mini, I think it's called, and I like that. And I think it's probably time that I probably need something like that. May have graduated up to that. Not sure if I want to, how far towards you I want to go with this, that ridge there. I think this would be the small head, the small end of the hammer. I think it's getting close to a place that I'm comfortable with. Although it's funny, when I was, it's not funny, but when I was in the food service, I had an opportunity to do some ice sculpturing. And I kind of, kind of had a pattern to go by and picture what it's going to look like when I'm done. And I got all the basic lines in there, and I was satisfied. And the chef came through Do you mind? And, no. So I'm stuck. So he took the saw, started, doing some contouring, this and that, and didn't really, spend that much time. Just in a matter of a 1 or 2 minutes, he took my basic shape and turned it into a swan. Very elegant. So that's kind of where I'm at here, I get down here and there's probably just a couple little fine touches that would finish this out. But then again, it's my hammer and it can be shaped like anything I care for, so I might keep this bridge, albeit a bit sharp. Might make this transition here a little steeper. Yeah, I think we'll try that. We'll come back to that ridge. Okay. I'm gonna let that go there for right now. You can kind of think about whether that's done or not. I think I need to go in deeper here and make this just a smooth transition. And have this go in about half the depth of this one. So that means I'm gonna have to start out here. Okay, I'm gonna think that over. Okay, let me turn things off. I hesitated there. I'm wondering why my pop is down here in the sump. I don't want to drink any copper. Yeah, I want to give this a little more thought, and I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to give it a little rest. So over the weekend I went and visited Metalworks Machine Shop. For some reason, Faber-Coblin and Metalworks Machine Shop give me tongue-tied. And but anyway, it's Doug L out there, and he's about an hour away from me, and that's very convenient. And I was a little apprehensive, you know. I was going there to make him an offer on something I cooked up in my sick brain, and so for whatever reason, I was a little apprehensive about meeting him. But very welcoming, very. I'm gonna start using words that I don't know the meaning of. Congenial, very easy to like, very easy to get along with. So personable, very knowledgeable. He's a millwright by trade, and I had no idea what a millwright is, so I kind of picked his ear about, you know, probably talked about stuff he didn't want to talk about, but yeah, we had some good conversation. He has some beautiful machines. He's got a beautiful twin set of vices, and he has a video out on that, how he acquired those. But my God, in person, they are just stunning, absolutely stunning. He's got a small surface plate. He's got an upright milling machine, vertical milling machine. I can't think of the name. He's calling it by its name. I'd never heard of it before. What's he talking about? Oh, but good looking machine. I think it's for him. It's kind of a backup because he has a horizontal mill that is top notch and would do anything that the other mill can do and a lot more, with a lot more rigidity, and it's a beautiful machine. And if I figure out, well, why don't you go to his channel, Metalworks Machine Shop on YouTube, and you can see that machine. He's got a vertical head on it, or an adjustable head, and yeah, he took me to school a little bit on inserts. I had questions, and I kind of might want to steal an idea he has for hanging tool holders. He had a very simple and not a lot of complicated welding. It's something that I could probably stick together, because that's about all I can do is just kind of stick things together. Yeah, he sent me off with some nice parting gifts, some nice pieces, a little variety of different kinds of steel. So thank you, Doug, for your hospitality and having me out to your place. I look forward to coming out again. Maybe one day I'll sign up as a, what would that be called if I was an intern or you know, it's where I come out and work for free, and you kind of teach me as I go along. Mentor, you could mentor. You could be my mentor. Okay, I'm sure he's not into that, but you know, I'm sure he maybe not under that title, but he is very helpful. Enough of that. That was a great visit. I'm getting my shop arranged for a vertical milling machine. I'm bidding on a couple Bridgeports right now. I know where one is. That's you know, it's a kind of buy here, pay here kind of thing, and I could probably call the guy up and give him the money today, but I want to wait to see what this auction pans out. And I also want to have somebody else look at it and figure out why it's selling for the price it's selling for. Now, when I bought my lathe, it was selling for the price it sold for because nobody would touch it. They had it in their inventory, so every 30 days they'd drop the price, and they'd drop the price. Well, Brian Block was watching that happen, and he knew my intentions on getting a larger machine, and more so of a experience I had trying to pay for one from a private owner, and was having a hard time getting the guy to take my money. And Brian said, keep your money, go check this out. He had a shipment from the same company going to Kentucky, and they were going to drive right past my house. So they threw my lathe on there and stopped here on the way to his house, and here we go. And it was a big blue beast. I knew nothing about it. Shockingly to myself, I've had the headstock off, I've had all this off, I had the gearbox off, and you know, I had no way I ever imagined that I was going to be able to do that or do it. Even the hand wheels were painted blue, so it was a little disconcerting. And I said, I don't need to paint it, it's blue, it's fine, it's great. And all the problems that it had were problems that I could work around. I didn't really need to take the headstock off and do that gear repair because I could have got around it. Anyway, I'm making room in the big part of the garage here for a milling machine. So I got this back wall. I'm getting ready to open it up. This blue shelf here, the empty one, will definitely go. We might put a blue shelf in this orientation on that wall, and that's a possibility, but I think I'd rather have that entire wall clear. I have room for rolling storage underneath this. This is the skid that my lathe was delivered on, so I have room for rolling boxes under there if I ever required. And I also have this bench over here, which is a 4x8 wooden banquet table. And I got risers on here to bring it up a little higher. And stealing an idea from Adrian over there at Abe's workshop, I'm thinking about mounting my bench grinder here, okay, and then have it fold up and hang upside down there and not be in the way, close to the opening. I don't have to keep the dust going towards the outside. And I got my welder sitting over here as well, and that would be a small surface grinder. Garage door. Think of the name he's calling it. With this piece of marble, I don't know if that's going to stay or go. And I'm not sold on the surface plate being here. The only way that's going to stay is there is if I can get a very rigid, sturdy cover to put over it, possibly a wood plank with some lips on it. Need to get some electricity close to it. But yeah, and I'm also thinking that I build a partition. Let's call it a wall. It's a wall. I'm building a wall, basically there from the the brass light switch plate straight across here to that come along over there, hanging on the ladder. And then I have all this for shop. I can get some of this insulation here, do the walls and ceiling with that, and have a climate controlled area here. I don't think I can take this wall down because it's a load bearing wall. It's holding up this whole side of the garage. This over here is just an add-on. Okay, turned out to be a long video after all. Well, hey, thanks again. Like and subscribe, tell a buddy. Like and subscribe, tell a buddy, and bring a friend. It never ends there. I'm going to possibly, no, there may not be any place for me to use this, but I have this device here that you put your camera phone on, and you can use that. But it also gives you the ability to do some things that the iPhone normally doesn't do, which is zoom in, for instance. So, you know, maybe I can stand this up here and be able to use my phone and zoom in on things or zoom out. But the idea is, you know, you can walk around and the motion doesn't, you know, show up, I guess. But even sitting, I don't know, I need to learn how to operate the thing. All right, wasn't anything I asked for, it was just given to me. Okay, next time, we'll see ya. Okay, I finished up that last recording, and I happened to walk up by my front porch and found a couple packages. One was, of course, addressed to my neighbor, and another one addressed to me. It's got Chinese writing on it, and so we'll look into that next time. How's that for a tease?